Hi everybody, this is Brianna from Coco Beauty Essentials and I am here to talk about my locks. It has been 9 months, yay! And I figured, while we're here in this quarantine, stay-at-home situation, it's the perfect time to get this out here. I've been trying to do an update for so long, but I just haven't had the time. Start a new job, all that fun stuff. So I'm here and we're just gonna talk about these babies, these beauties right here. I wanted to kind of go over the things that I've been doing differently compared to when I first started, and to kind of see the progress and show maybe some changes. Honestly, I don't feel like my hair has changed. It could be because I've been looking at it like in terms of lengthwise. I'll look at it all the time. So let's get into what I've been doing differently. First thing that I've been doing differently, I stopped doing the 4-point rotation and I'm now doing 2-point rotation. And that's because I noticed my hair was like too tight at the roots, and then the twisted ends were a lot looser, and I still wanted to match, you know what I mean? It was giving me a triangle situation where we're super tight at the roots and then the twists were puffing up. So I stopped that and I started doing 2-point rotation, and I did put a video on Instagram, so I'll try to put a short clip of that here in this video so you can kind of see what I mean. Like, I have like hella clips, put them in there, and I'm making sure that everything is separated so I don't combine anything. And then I do 2, so I go down and this way, and down and this way. Then I also stopped using it's the yarn needle. That was a mess. I did research, trying to be cute with it. With the yarn needle though, it was taking so much time, and I had a plastic one. I couldn't find the metal ones, and those don't last long because you have to bang it in or whatever. So my mom actually walked in on me struggling to get the yarn needle through. She got me different sizes, so I primarily use like this one right here. I tried to use this, but that was weird. This one is pretty cool because I feel like it's the perfect size, and you can just take your lock, you put it through, and boom, you can secure it here in this thing, compared to the yarn needle where the thing was literally like this size and I'm twisting it to put it. No. So no more yarn needles. I've elevated to an official tool. Another thing I stopped doing, I stopped with the braiding and banding. That was a mess. I would braid it and it kind of felt like I wasn't really getting my hair clean like I needed it to, and rinsing out the shampoo like I wanted to. But then also I would unravel the braids and then notice that a lot of my twists were coming out, and it didn't matter if I did it and I took the braids out immediately after washing, or I let it dry and took them out, like they would be loose. And so that was causing too much stress for me, because retwisting them wasn't going to allow them to lock, and then trying to palm roll them, I was scared of the hair getting too thin. So I stopped with that and I just washed my hair and let it dry. And 2 things though, I noticed that I have more volume with that, and so I love that. But I also noticed that I was getting some bunching, and I'm gonna see if I can get something. Here we go. I'll get a business card. You can see here, like there's some bunching, and I don't know if that's the process of it actually locking, or like I mentioned, the bunching where it's coming together. There's another, let's see, is it this one? Like here. You can see, and I have these little, oh nope, the white side, I have like these little knots or parts where you can see it bunched up together. But I've been doing research, and I understand I can eventually roll that together or get that tool and crochet it into the lock, so that's fine. Another thing I stopped doing, I stop using shampoo. Okay, I still wash my hair though. I use liquid black soap, or I use liquid castile soap. I also make them and I don't use it just because I make it. To me, the shampoo was leaving a film on my hair, and it didn't matter what brand I used, if I used it regularly, if I watered it down to follow the sister lock method. It felt like a film was on my hair, and so I stopped that, and I switched to liquid black soap, which was great, but you know, the nature of the soap is detoxifying, so using it only, I noticed my hair was super dry. So I only use it maybe once a month to kind of detoxify my hair. I work out a lot, so it really helps, especially on my scalp and then like this portion of the locks, to get all of that stuff out. And then regularly I use the liquid castile soap and just get it in there. And I noticed that I was washing my hair wrong. Instead of, because you know, I started with regular natural hair, so I would put the liquid castile soap in, massage my scalp, try to get it down, the locks, maybe do this a little bit and rinse it out. But I noticed like I started to get some buildup here, and I don't use beeswax, but you know, the natural oils in your scalp, and then I would be applying oils to my scalp and stuff like that, so I wasn't getting it out correctly. So I started to do kind of like a gentle press in there to get the soap in there and to kind of smooth it out so that all of those oils, the sebum, the dirt can come out. And so that's worked. I haven't had that buildup issue. Another thing, I don't really style my hair a lot. Like, I did do a video of all beautiful hairstyles you can do with your locks, but since starting my new job, I just wear it like this. I might do like a little side situation, but that's it. Even when I go out, like, it'll primarily be down like this just because it's easier, and I just be going. I'll just fix my hair and go. Sometimes I might throw in a little head wrap or two, but I've just been keeping it simple, if I can be honest. I don't put oil in my hair every day like everybody recommended in the beginning. I noticed my hair, like, no. It was making it where it just wasn't smelling the best, especially with me working out a lot and then wetting my hair all the time. My hair started to smell wet, even though it would dry. Like, I smelled wet, and I didn't like that. And I think also, wetting your hair all the time, my hair was just picking up smells. If I was at the gym, smelling like the gym. If I went out to eat and there was seafood, it was in my hair. So I didn't like that. And you can, I don't know if you're watching this, if you have locks, if you notice when you wash your hair, you can still smell places you've been or things you've put in your hair. So I started incorporating fragrance oils, and I actually have a new line of fragrance oils if you want to check those out. And that's helped tremendously because I noticed that it seeps into the hair. Like, it really seeps into your hair. And when you walk in the room, everybody's like, who is that? It was actually inspired by my mom, who has locks, and she uses like this vanilla, patchouli, coconut something. And every time she walks somewhere, everybody's like, oh my God, like, who is that? Who is that? And she's just, with her locks, like, it's me. And so for me, I was like, I might have to try that. But being in a work environment now, I definitely wanted to have something, I like more fruity, more floral, kind of soft fragrances, playful situations. So I played around with a few mixes and I actually have a whole line if you all want to check that out. And so what I do is, like, I'll take a little bit, put it in my hand, and then like I'll put it in like this, and it's just like when I walk in the room, everybody can smell me. But then also when I'm working out and I'm sweating heavily, or I wash my hair, I still smell like that beautiful fragrance compared to smelling like sweat and wetness. Another thing that's new with me, no, I think that's it. I think now is the time to kind of get like a view of my hair. I'll put a picture or a clip from my first video. I don't see any changes, but I wonder if you all can see anything. And let me get the back here. I did do a braid out, so my hair is, you know, it's curly. So there we go. But I hope you all are okay during this time. You can definitely reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions about your hair. I hope you all stay safe, and I will have a new update soon. Maybe the next update will be the 1 year mark. Hopefully. I've been slacking, but yeah. Bye.